He later helped an entire Cuban Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt the same thing. I used to work for a company providing some online components of retail websites. One major client had a Danish site that was accidentally displaying everything in English instead of Danish, including emails, etc. It was literally never reported by any of their customers and nobody at the client ever noticed. Until I happened to be looking at their source code one day. I'm an English teacher and Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt. My husband is Dutch. He's taught me English words or used English words in ways I thought were incorrect. But it turns out he knew better than I did. I'd check with colleagues, both British and American, and it would be new to some of them. Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt. There was no doubt that someone would have understood him. The Netherlands has a rich history of its citizens learning foreign languages, and English became the first spoken foreign language in the 1970s already, with Amsterdam always being somewhat influenced by English. Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt. Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt. Hoodie, sweater, ladies' tee, and long-sleeved, ladies' tee, hoodie, sweater. For example, the English Reformed Church is one of Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt the oldest buildings in Amsterdam and offers English spoken services for centuries. Victor Korchnoi was a chess legend. He was the third highest rated chess player in 1980 even at the age of 50. In 2007 he was number 85 in the world in classical and he was 75 at the. Not to mention the fact that Korchnoi qualified 10 times for the World Championship but never won it, and he was called the strongest player to never become a world champion by Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt Yasser Seirawan, who helped train with him for the 1980 World Championship where he ended up losing to the then world champion Anatoly Karpov. There was a Russian guy who jumped off the ship he was working on and swam to the village on the nearby coast, which is where I grew up in Norway. Once ashore he knocked on a door and asked for some dry Good Frog Toad of the Desert shirt. Other products.